Hi, I'm Jan Harrell here at Cool Tools in Wisconsin with 5 easy, simple tips to remember when you're in your studio at home. I would like to give you the 5 S's of enameling, how to make enamel more simple and make you smile more. The very first one I think is the most important, sifter size. If you've been using a 60-80 mesh sifter for most of your enameling life, you are really not going to have as much fun as I will, because a 100 and 200 mesh sifter will change your life, guaranteed. Just go buy them. And then you need some coins in them. You will put on less enamel, you'll have more ability to control your enamel, and you will have a lighter product in the end. Some of my pieces, the large pieces, have 20 to 30 firings in them. And if I was putting on a large grain size every time I approached that piece, I wouldn't be able to lift it into the kiln. But try this first. These are in order of usage and importance. The next one is a surfactant. Surfactant breaks the surface tension of glass, and when we use any water-based product and we spray, we have a small bead pattern. Using a surfactant on a glass product makes the bead size smaller and more consistent, so that when we hit the surface with dry enamel powder, we're going to have a more consistent look to the piece. All this is soap that has no detergent in it, and you use just a little bit of it. You wipe it on your piece and you wipe it off. The next thing is sprayers. This is mixed with a 50-50 solution of clear fire and water, and it's just perfect. Has a fine mist nozzle spray, and when I'm working on a piece, I might coat it 3 times with sift and spray, sift and spray, sift and spray. That's kind of how I do all my base coats. If you're working on a piece that has a dome side on it, this will hold the grains better for you. But you do have to dry everything before it goes into the kiln. The next is grain size. So sifting grain size has an S in it, so it's grain size. Using the larger grains for something is more effective than smaller. If you're using opaques, you're really only using the small grains for color, and depends on where they're going to go in your piece. But transparent enamels, the larger the grain size, the cleaner the piece. One of my things that helps me remember, because when people are sifting, they'll say, well, which works better, Jan? Which is cleaner? So I think of a prism of glass that's in a window. So you can see through that. The light of the sun goes through the prism. So that's a big chunk of glass. So the closer you are to a big chunk of glass, the more light goes through it. So that's my little reminder for transparent enamels. And then the last one is sugar fire. These 2 pieces I'm showing are in 2 different versions of sugar fire. They both have a crunchy feel to them, but one's been fired just a little bit longer than the other. Sugar fire is good for many techniques that you need a little bit of a tooth on your piece to either paint well or draw with a ceramic pencil, draw with graphite, or you just want this kind of a finish because it doesn't look like enamel, and sometimes that's okay. So here are our 5 S's: sifter, surfactant, sprayer, size, sugar fire. Say that 10 times. Thanks for watching.
Visit our Learning Center at cooltools.us for more cool jewelry making videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to sign up for our email list to be the first to hear about new videos, new products, and other cool stuff from Cool Tools.